What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Today is going to be a special episode. This is a topic that we fucking love. We consume this content on a daily basis. We send this stuff to us ourselves on Instagram, so we thought we want to share this with you guys because this is super important for us. So, Lucas, what are we talking about today?
Today we're going to talk about quotes, and of course, as you can see, Sachmo is also a part of our special guest. That's our parents' dog. Yeah, Sachmo. Such a cutie. All right, Mark. So, for all the listeners, Mark and I will be throwing out at each other quotes, and then, of course, give our own opinion on it. So, hope you like it, and of course, catch you in the next one.
Hey, and obviously we want to make this a game, so let us know which is the best quote. So thereby we have a winner, well, at least second winner. Winner is Sachmo already. This cutie guy. So let us know in the comments, please. And let's start off, Lucas. I'm going to start off. All right, the first one I got is Marcus Aurelius. It is the best answer to anger is silence. Thoughts?
Oof. All right. I like this one. It reminds me a little bit of so you should never react. You should always respond. So the meaning of it is basically every time you react, it's emotional. And normally when you react emotional, the consequences tend to be bad. So for example, if you're angry and you just react, it never ends well. It can hurt a relationship, etc. You'd say something that you never wanted to say, even though, and then where you respond on the other side, you thought about it, you calm down, and I think that's a really good quote. I like it.
All right, then you go now.
All right, so I got one from Alex Hormozi, and he said, 20 minutes of preparation increases your IQ by 20 points.
I agree. I think it's underrated. I think preparation is always key. If you're well prepared, you can accomplish a lot of things that you thought were impossible before. So, yes, I like it. I like it a lot.
I also agree because also it enables you to better connect with the person. So if, for example, let's say you are going to meet your girlfriend's in-laws or whatever, your in-laws. And then, of course, if you know a little bit about the jokes, about the city, etc., you can just connect better because you're directly more likable. Mark, points for you. I'm just saying.
Well, just saying, if Lucas prepared better for the podcast, his IQ might have increased by 20 points already. So, yes.
That also might be a point. But hey, that's not the main point of this one. All right, Mark, next one.
All right. The more we value things outside our control, the less control we have. Also by Marcus Aurelius. I think this is super cool because it talks about locus of control. So there's locus of control external as well as an internal locus of control.
What is it, Mark?
So an internal locus of control is that basically you say that I control destiny. And then an external one is that life happens to me. If you put yourself in the victim role. Oh, no, this happened to me. Oh, man, I'm the victim here. So you don't take responsibility at all.
Yeah.
So this is, I feel like nowadays this is actually a massive problem because external locus of control is becoming bigger and more important. And these people who have a strong external locus of control also suffer under depression they have a higher tendency to suffer depression.
Of course, in the end, they're always just like, oh, it's out of my control, etc.
It's still demotivating, right?
Of course, it's always easier to say because then, what is it? Easy decisions, hard life, hard decision, easy life. In the end, it's just like, oh no, these cards that were dealt to me, they're not great. But man, just
buckle up.
Exactly. So I completely agree with you. All right, I got a quote from Matthew Mcconaughey. So first, I need something to look up to. Then I need someone to look forward to. And of course, last but not least, I need somebody to chase. So someone to look up to, maybe God or like a mentor. Then something to look forward to. So like, for example, your family, girlfriend, wife, etc. And then I need somebody to chase. And that's my hero. My hero is me in 10 years. So I've always been chasing. Whether it's in a week, in a month, my hero is always going to be 10 years ahead of me. So I like that a lot because always especially the last part with my hero, because you always want to be the best version of yourself. And that's you in 5 or 10 years. So you will never reach him, but you're always chasing, which I kind of like. So
I like it a lot, 100%. Honestly, when you said Matthew McConaughey, I thought you were going to say, all right, all right, all right.
And of course, I forgot the all right part.
All right, the next one. This one goes out to all the haters. It's Marcus Aurelius. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy.
Okay.
What are you
let's
thinking?
put it into current context. So if haters, let's say, oh my God, you're spending so much time in the gym or you're working so many hours. Let's put it this way. Let's say with working hours, okay? I can relate to that one because like people always just want to be more like them. So I also like that reminds me of people who do what the average person does. They will always get the average results. So I think that one's also quite related. So yeah, I like it.
Agree. Also, I like it because the thing is this. It's not that I don't get the quote, I think, but I like it because it says if you expect to do what everyone does and if you do what everyone does and expect to get a crazy good outcome, you're insane. So you have to do what other people are not doing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm messing up the quote, but this is my point. Like you have to basically live the life, or you have to follow the footsteps of people already have accomplished this stuff. I wouldn't listen to anyone's advice they don't have what you want. If they don't have what you want, don't listen to the advice.
Yeah, completely agree. Because it's like, I think Alex Hormozi said something like this: always be a student. So, for example, people sometimes feel like they are frauds, but if you're a student, you can never be a fraud. So the same goes with
if you're a student mentality.
Yeah, exactly. The same goes with like teachers, right? A teacher only will feel like a fraud if you have never like actually done it, what he teaches. So I think that's kind of interesting. Of course, there are exceptions. And yeah.
I think that's it, my boy.
No, I got another one.
You got another one?
All right. So, Mark. All right, got another one from Chris Willicks from Modern Wisdom, which is the heaviest things in life are not silver nor gold. They are unmade decisions. What are your thoughts?
I like it. I like it a lot. I think it connects. Hello, Zashmo. I think it connects a lot to what people always say at the end of their life. The only thing that they regret are the things they never tried.
Yeah.
So I think regrets way heavier than the rest. So I agree. It's the unmade decisions that lay the heaviest on the mind. As well as think about it also, just like, hey, if you feel incongruent, that means like you have something that goes against your values. You can't control, like you cannot focus on it. I don't know if you've ever had that, but I've had that. If something is like, hey, this is something against my values, I want to have this solved, then you can't focus. Or if you had something emotional you're going through, because usually emotional, it's something, hey, you have to make a decision, and that's why you're stressed. It's an unmade decision.
But also in general, with things on your mind, for me, the best thing I always do is just write it down. So just like, I kind of forget it and stuff like that. And of course, with emotional stuff, oh boy. So yeah, I'd rather just directly talk about it, trying to fix it. Because man, I hate waiting for something. Just like, oh no, let's talk another day. It's like, no, let's do it today. Let's do it now.
You can do it today, do it today.
Exactly. I agree. All right, everybody. I think that's our short special episode. I hope you like it. Leave a comment, and of course,
show some love to Sachmo here. A little guy sitting on me.
He's like, he deserves 5 stars right here. And of course, a subscribe. So everybody, all right, catch you next one. Peace.